What up, my bitches? So everyone, why did I take them off again? So everyone, in today's video we're going to be talking about someone that we haven't talked about before, and it is Patrick Starrr. Now Patrick Starrr is someone, you good. So Patrick Starrr is someone we haven't really talked about on my channel, and the reasoning for that is that Patrick Starrr himself has never really given us that opportunity to, just because he kind of just minds his own business, and I respected him for that. Until I saw this happen, and this is so avoidable. Okay, so basically, for a little bit of context, Selena Gomez has dropped her Rare Beauty, which is kind of like her makeup line. It is very inclusive and it is getting such good feedback. Like, the hype around this is strong and everyone is just singing its praise, and Selena Gomez is just, you know, winning right now and is thriving because this makeup brand is inclusive. It's good, it's getting good. People are very happy right now in terms of having a new products, plural, to work with. So Nikki Tutorials has done a collab with Selena Gomez. She loves the products. James Charles loves the products. Like, Manny MUA loves the products. And Patrick Starrr hates the products or doesn't care for them, and then we'll just talk about his own brand, and it's like, we get it, okay. Promote yourself, like, that's what it's all about at the end of the day, but not this way. So Patrick Starrr uploaded a video called What I Think of Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty line. Now, it got so many dislikes that Patrick, at the time of filming this video, has disabled the likes and dislikes ratio. But the last time I checked, it was at like 15,000 or maybe 20,000 dislikes. Way outweighing the likes, because people are just really upset at this. And all it takes is going to the comments of his video, and even his own supporters are like, this isn't it. So you're probably like, what has he done that's so bad? I'm gonna answer that. Patrick Starrr has his own beauty line called One Size Fits All, and now that has really good reviews as well, and it was a big seller and big focus at Sephora. Now Sephora is where Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez is now being shown, and every single banner and promotional thing is kind of for Selena Gomez right now, whereas it was for Patrick Starrr a couple weeks ago whenever he was launching One Size Fits All. So obviously Patrick Starrr is not a happy camper with this, but Patrick made it public, and it's just so unnecessary. And normally when a YouTuber or influencer reviews makeup, they kind of do the swatches, they talk about it, and they never really feel the need to compare it to something else. And especially the meaning of Rare Beauty, if you don't know, is that Selena Gomez wanted to create a makeup line that was just not heavy makeup and kind of just enhanced your skin and your features, because that's what she wanted her fans to be able to feel, and the public, which is why it's called Rare Beauty as opposed to Selena Gomez makeup. She wanted to be a brand that stood the test of time and just helped a lot of people feel more comfortable, instead of doing these wow, like in-your-face makeup looks, something more natural. And Selena Gomez has said that the aim in doing this makeup line is creating products that will then be able to raise at least $100 million for mental health, which is amazing. So just with all of this, with the products going down well and Selena's aim, this has been a success and people are loving this. So as I said, a makeup review is kind of talking about the product and the meaning of the makeup. Patrick Starrr didn't do that and kind of just referred throughout the entire video back to his own brand. He literally swatched Rare Beauty, then would swatch his own beside, saying, yeah, I prefer my own is stronger, my own is better, and it's just, it was really uncomfortable to watch, and I just think this is so immature, and it's like, you're a business, Patrick Starrr. I get it, this is your rival, and they've taken your big Sephora market right now, but you know what? Whenever the hype of Rare Beauty dies down, because it is just being launched right now, maybe you'll get pushed again. But you were also getting pushed all throughout your release and before that. So I don't really see the need that this has to be such a big competition, you know what I mean? But it is. And again, this is something that I never expected coming from Patrick Starrr, and that's why I'm more shocked at this. You don't have to be happy that Selena Gomez has launched a makeup brand, but if you're gonna review it, don't just center the review around yourself and your own brand being better than another brand that you're reviewing, because it leaves a bad taste in the general public's mouth and your subscribers' mouth, because no one is loving this right now. Patrick Starrr has put stuff up on his Instagram story that people are now linking to this, because this is one of the first videos he's had to actually turn off the likes and dislikes on, like I said, because the response has not been good. So we're gonna watch this. Posted to Patrick Starr's Instagram story.
If you guys don't know, I've been working so much on the brand One Size, and yesterday's video got me a little bit, off my rocker, because I've been building a business. I didn't mean to offend anybody in any way, and I'm just doing my best, and I know times are changing in social media, so you just have to bear with me. I started years ago in this business where now it's a completely different landscape, a different culture, and I appreciate you for giving me feedback. Appreciate all the love. I appreciate little messages like that from someone like Diamond. I just wanted to come on here and say thank you. I am living a dream. I'm so fortunate.
Okay, I 100% feel that Patrick Starrr was being authentic whenever he said he didn't mean to cause any harm by this video. But at the same time, it's like intention is there, okay? Whatever your intention is, but your impact that that intention then has is almost more important because you have a platform, if that makes any sense. Patrick Starrr meant it to be one way, okay? But it was perceived another way by the entire audience, so you're responsible for that because you put it out there, in my opinion. This is something that is so avoidable and you just don't have to do because it just reeks jealousy and it leaves such a bad taste in people's mouth that you're just a jealous business owner. And people raise the argument all the time that competition is good and it pushes you to be better, and I 100% agree. And I hope Patrick Starrr can see it like this, but also Selena Gomez's makeup brand is taking a completely different direction than his and so many other makeup brands on the market right now that it is just, I don't see the need to tear it down. But that's just my opinion, and again, Patrick Starrr says that his intention was never to drag down the brand, but the video was very shady. It was very, honestly, I want to say a little bit manipulative because showing your products close up alongside the other product, where you swatch the other company's one a little bit lighter and then your one darker, so your one looks like the more pigmented, and then people are like, oh, I have to get that one, you know what I mean? It's kind of manipulative. Or at least that's how I'm seeing it. But I just think we're seeing this recently with a lot of influencers where they just seem so toxic towards people coming into the beauty space. Which is weird because whenever they were treated like that, and I'm talking about Manny MUA, I'm talking about James, like, you know what I mean? It's like whenever people treated them like that, coming into the beauty space, it was a big issue. You know, it was plastered over Twitter by them, their verified tick, you know, they're going off. But whenever it's a celebrity coming in, they feel it's, you know, free real estate to just come after them and attack them without even looking into the message of their brand. That goes for you, Patrick, that goes for James, that goes for Manny. The Alicia Keys thing was disgusting. They haven't spoken out against Selena Gomez's brand. That's an entire conversation where it's like, why did you reach out to your entire audience preaching about how you were so annoyed about Alicia Keys starting a skincare line, but Selena Gomez doing a beauty line you're okay with? So that's very hypocritical. But back to Patrick Starrr. Patrick Starrr basically set up Selena Gomez's products to look a lot weaker than his. Now, if you're just going to review things, you don't really have to promote yourself in the process, because I'm sure if people are already watching your videos, they're well aware of your products, you know what I mean? And how easy is it to manipulate the audience's perception of that? Like just what I said. Especially if it's like a lipstick or something. If I have two lipsticks, one of them is my brand and one of them is Jeffree Starr's, I can take my one, do it very hard so it comes off so bright, and then take Jeffree Starr's and just touch my skin and be like, look at that, my one shows up more, you get longer use out of mine, my one is dark, you know what I mean? You can very much so do that, which is why you don't introduce being like, my product is better. You know, honestly, I love my one more, but that's up to you, but my one's darker, my one's more pigmented. It does not come across as professional at all, and just on a personal, like, you know, level, don't do this. I get it. You have your own platform, you can do what you want with it, but if you're gonna just retract it and, you know, be like, this wasn't my intention after you get your criticism, it seems like you knew what you were doing, but you were just called out for it. So everyone, I asked my subscribers because I genuinely just wanted to have an open conversation about this, because it's something that's just been happening recently that's just so fucking weird. I said, opinions. Patrick Starrr is being exposed for giving an unfair, biased, rude review to Selena Gomez's makeup brand after it was announced Sephora had replaced his brand's promo with hers. His video is very bitter, and it's the most disliked video of his I've seen, and all the comments are negative. It just shows what influencers think they can do by damaging a brand because they're hurt. LOL. Rare Beauty is very diverse and is getting extremely amazing reviews by the general public and most influencers. Alia said, the whole beauty community is a preschool. Everyone is being dramatic, there's a ton of little assholes, and everyone is just being pissy. Lady said, why can't people see YouTubers as they really are? Patrick Starrr is not a nice person. He takes sides, he's shady. For instance, in Manny's fallout, he accused him of being a climber, but when Jeffree fell out, he sided with Manny again. I don't trust him. Wow, I did not know any of that, and I said at the start of this video that Patrick Starrr is kind of someone that I've not had on my radar because they're not really problematic, but maybe I'm wrong in that. Can you guys update me? What's the current standing with Patrick Starrr? Is Patrick Starrr really shady, or
allegedly.
Let's have that conversation. Favor said, I think he was jealous his collection wasn't as successful as hers. He just needs to realize that her success doesn't minimize his 100%, but also her brand just came out. And if Patrick Starrr is annoyed that Selena's getting more sales, it's Selena Gomez and it's Patrick Starrr. Selena Gomez has been doing this a lot longer and is a bigger name. Timmy said, influencers get so butthurt over celebrities doing anything. I 100% agree. ASMR Mania said halfway through his review, he randomly started talking about his makeup and bragging about it. I thought that was so random and came out of nowhere, like we came for the review of Selena's brand, not an ad about yours. Hannon said, why are influencers so easily offended with everything? Wow. Selena Gomez's makeup line is going to be more successful than his because Selena Gomez is a well-known celebrity whose fame can reach out to people outside of the YouTube community. So of course she's going to have better sales than him. It's just how this goes. So no need to be shady unless, I don't know, you yourself is a household name. Hannah said it's so clear that he put zero effort into researching things about this brand and only did the video to shade Selena, which is incredibly sad because you can really see that she put her all into making this as inclusive as possible. The brand is meant for people who enjoy lighter makeup, so I don't understand why someone who walks around looking like a birthday cake is reviewing it. You shady bitch. Anna said, why can't we just break up the spring fling tiara and share it like Katie does in the Mean Girls? Katie said, what is it with the beauty influencers this year being so bitter towards others joining the community? Surely you want more people in it so it's stronger? Right? Emily said he was like, oop, I forgot to use the highlight, and oop, I forgot to use the brushes. Like, this is a review. Why are you being forgetful? Like, lol, I bet you totally forgot those products. Sure. Elle said, I find this super shady for several reasons. First of which being that Patrick's makeup style is very different than Selena's makeup style, and that's fine. Isn't makeup meant to be creative and that's what y'all preach? Okay, but his review made an issue of it and seemed to be putting down her style and makeup and in favor bringing himself up, being like, pick me, my line is better, mine is better. Second of which, Patrick's message for his line was supposed to be how all makeup is for everyone. But he spent an entire video shading a newcomer in the beauty community. And Selena's entire line comes with the message of promoting mental health in the beauty community, which he seemed to ignore. He glossed over several important and thoughtful details about the brand and its message in favor of promoting his own. Not cool. Everyone is calling Patrick out for certain parts where he was reviewing the eyeliner and he was swatching them too, and he obviously did a darker swatch on his than Selena's and was like, mine is more pigmented. And here's the thing, your makeup style is meant to be heavy and really artistic and creative, where Selena's is more like natural, you know what I mean? Selena's makeup style is lighter, the foundations are lighter. And what I mean by that is like density, is that the right word? Whereas Patrick Starr's foundations and all these other makeup things like the mascaras and eyeliners are heavier consistencies, whereas Selena's are lighter. Because it's meant for like all day full coverage, whereas Selena's is like lighter, embracing your own skin. So, guys, what's your opinion on this? I'm really disappointed in Patrick Starrr, and I feel like I really want to look into if Patrick Starrr is really shady and if he has a track history of doing things like this. Because this wasn't cool, and it's like, we get it, you're jealous. Like, Selena's probably gotten more sales, but it's like, this is not the way to handle it, especially promoting this to your audience, right? So how are we feeling? Let's talk below. Bye. Do better.